Excellent. So, what brought you down to Earth?
Well, it was in 2017 actually, and I was just passing the Kuiper Belt on one of my holidays, and I intercepted these weird distress signals, like telling me that you guys are in dire need of some sensible opposition. And I thought, well, I'm on a loose end, quite fancy taking on a new planet, so I thought I'll just scoot over. And there was this Teresa May, remember her?
Oh,
No, no. She had called a general election when she didn't need to,
yeah.
and detonated her own majority. I thought that's very funny. So I thought I'd take her on in Maidenhead, and the rest, yeah, as I say, is history. From there, my career in politics on your planet has gone on quite a pace.
So, where were these Mayday messages coming from? From the right or the left?
Oh, all sorts. I mean, my computer was picking up all kinds of stuff. I was hearing phrases like, Nancy Pelosi's on fire, and Corbyn's got trouble with anti-Semitism. Then there was Michael McIntyre and Coldplay now on BBC One, and I thought this country really is in trouble. That kind of stuff. There's all sorts of stuff coming my way.
Well, so how is Earth and its people treating you?
Oh, pretty good. I mean, this interview included. I've been absolutely bowled over by the wonderment of humans. They didn't need to take to a Recyclon the way they have, but maybe that's a sign that people are looking for something fresh, eh?
Well,
I was supposed to be the novelty exotic candidate, but I've stood against people like Piers Corbyn, Lawrence Loza Fox, Peter Gammons from UKIP. I mean, the list goes on. An American who admitted to drinking his own urine for voluntary reasons. I'm not the novelty one. People are going, he's the sane one. And then you look at my policies and they go, actually, he's a force for good. So I think on merit, humans, they love me.
I was kind of going to ask you, your press release, it calls you a novelty politician. But some people deemed you serious enough to vote for you. How does that happen? You got thousands of votes.
Absolutely. Well, in London, I got 24,000
I
this
know.
year. It's pretty good, isn't it? Beating the fascists of Britain first. So, the novelty is that I know what I'm talking about. And yes, okay, I might have a bin for a face, but doesn't that just go to show that human beings can look beyond what people look like? Thank goodness, because that's not the message you all often hear. And they can get to the politician inside. So I think it hopefully I am a beacon for the future of politics in your fair city and your great nation.
And since 2017, how has your manifesto changed?
Well, I mean, certain things have to be amended. For example, at one point I was going to price cap croissants at £1, and then of course Liz Truss destroyed your economy, so inflation went up 10%. I thought, but I've got to match this, right? So I've had to push them up to £1.10. I'm not an idiot. I can't have the producers being out of pocket. So sometimes I make little policy amendments where sanity suggests. Other times I just do something very cynical. So I will say I'll regenerate whichever shopping centre is in the constituency I'm standing in. So as a trick of the trade. So sometimes I just, change it, whatever I'm up to. But other times I also keep things rigid when they need to be. For example, as a Londoner, you will know, no doubt, that the hand dryer in the gents' toilets at the Crown and Treaty Uxbridge must be moved to a more sensible position. And I believe that so strongly that I put it in my manifesto when I stood in North Yorkshire against Rishi. And they appreciated it. I'm just consistent.
Is it one of them they put behind the door that's in the way and for people trying to get in and out?
It's next to the bog, mate.
Oh, no, it's just that's uncalled for.
What I'm saying.
Right, if I was in Uxbridge, you'll be getting my vote. So, what's given you the greatest pleasure in your political career?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm spoiled for choice there. I mean, I've just said to you things like the beating the fascists or taking on Mrs. May, speaking at Glastonbury Festival twice. That was wonderful. And being on Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. But, maybe,
I missed that.
cynically speaking, what I should say is this comedy tour is by far the most exciting thing. And I can't wait to get cracking on it.
What impelled you to go on the tour?
The money, obviously. But more to the point. No. Come on, this is my moral victory lap. 2024 is the biggest year for democracy ever. And this is my chance, after my 2 elections, to get to know the people of this great nation who, I'm hoping to garner votes for. I think it's only the sane and sensible thing for me to do, to meet the public so that I can fine-tune my policies for 2028 and take Keir on and become, of course, the true either leader of the opposition or maybe a backbench MP. I don't mind which, up to you.
That'd be, you've already a count. Maybe you might get to the House of Lords.
Well, I'm going to abolish those fuckers. Pardon my French.
Yes.
So, no. All the lords can go, no exceptions. But there could be a Senate, a galactic Senate, and I'll go and join that. But the House of Lords, absolute fiasco of a place. What's it got? Baron Botham, Baroness Charlotte Owen of In the Night Garden. Where's she come from?
Oh, I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of that. You'll get to the bottom of that.
That's my plan.
That's a great plan. So what have you got lined up for audiences to enjoy at your shows?
Well, I'm calling it the finest sci-fi satire this side of the restaurant at the end of the universe. You're going to see basically what's gone wrong with your planet and how I am going to fix it with the best manifesto, the best strategy, the best videos, all kinds of stuff. It's a multimedia extravaganza, 80 minutes of squashed up Binface wonderment for your delectation. And hopefully, like I say, a chance for me to get to know the great people of the UK.
But Binface wonderment is a catchy hook. Would it be a Q&A section?
It might be. It depends if sometimes audiences go for that. I can give them the chance to say what they want to say. I want to know what people want. So there could be a chance to meet me and offer your policies. I'd be very keen to hear them.
Nice. I'd hope to see you at Fairfield Halls.
Oh well.
And
now we're talking. What a place that is. The jewel in the crown of Croydon. And whether it's the Wellesley Road underpass or the Castella Fish Bar in South Croydon, I know it very, very well, and I cannot wait. It will be a lifetime's ambition achieved for this space warrior to set boot in the Fairfield Halls and to meet the great people of Croydon. Cannot wait.
Yeah. And after the tour ends, what have you got planned?
Well, after that, my tour ends just before the United States presidential election. So I'm keeping that cleared in the diary because they might need me to go over there and, speed it up a bit. Who would you like to be up against there? Well, Trump with a laser would be quite fun. He wouldn't last very long. But, the truth is, Harris, Trump, Binface, who wins that? I know. You've got my vote every time, Camp Binface. There you go, you see. So it might be time for me to set foot back in the USA. And then probably back to Sigma 9 as well. Bit of an insurrection to quell there. And then, hey, Christmas. Anything you'd like to add? Well, I suppose I can say that the London show at the Pleasance is sold out. So they've put a new date on. So do mention that if you want to see me in London, obviously Fairfield Halls is a very, very exciting gig for me. Almost a homecoming gig for a space warrior, David Bowie studied at Croydon College, did he not? The star man. So we're going to go one step further, just down the road from Croydon College, Fairfield Halls, Binface. But I'm also doing another date at the Pleasance on the 3rd of December. So you can catch me at one or both of those lovely shows. Well, I'll have a word with your PR
lady, and we'll sort that out.
Absolutely. And if you do come and say hi. I'd love to meet you properly.
I will. How will I reckon? Oh, I know how I recognise you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in Croydon, obviously. But,
Binface, it's been a pleasure. I hope the rest of the day goes well and the rest of your political career. You're fighting for the right things.
You too. And thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
And you. Bye.